Wanted to do a quick video on this. I know I've already done a video on this topic before. It is a little long and drawn out. And again, I saw the articles today, with people protesting again to raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour. So I'm just going to make it short, sweet, and simple. Guys, the only people you're going to help with the minimum wage being raised to $15 an hour really is nobody, except for maybe a few union workers whose contracts are based on factors of minimum wage. People on minimum wage are going to hurt them the worst. Well, a lot of them, either employers are going to let them go or increase their workload, most likely. Another group of people you're going to hurt very badly are the people who don't make $15 an hour, but they don't make minimum wage either. You do that, guess what? Their employer, if their employer keeps them around, is only going to raise their wage to $15 an hour. You see, their employer's not going to compensate for the minimum wage being raised. They're going to just put them at the bare minimum at that point. And then they're going to try to figure out how they're going to make it after the fact. And that's if they don't let those people go. And for those who do get their wages raised to $15 an hour, will probably have an increased workload, and they'll be back at square one. For those who got put back at square zero, which pretty much anybody under $15 an hour, well, they're now going to be wishing they had that minimum wage job at $7.25 an hour, as opposed to the minimum wage being $15 an hour and them not having a job. Another category of people it's going to hurt: those who have worked and saved money throughout their life, and now that little bit of money they've saved up is now devalued that much more because minimum wage went up. Imagine you worked 5-10 years of your life and you managed to save, let's be modest here, $2,000. Well, let's be more modest, $1,500. Just make things simple. You take minimum wage from $7.25 an hour to $15 an hour, you pretty much burned $775 that they'd saved up. Like that. Because the price of goods and services are going to go up if you raise the minimum wage. There's no denying that. That's just reality. So you've already burned over half their savings that they'd saved up over a period of, say, 10 years or 5 years even. How would you feel in that position? And for all you people who sit there and say, well, it must be nice to be able to save some money. I can't save shit. Well, you know what? Quit buying the fucking lotto tickets. Quit drinking. Put the smokes down. How about you live like a responsible human being? I'm sorry, I don't have any respect for people like that who want to sit there and badger somebody or bitch at somebody because they save money. Because a lot of the times those people who do save money forgo a lot of things that they really like or really like to do in order to save that money. I know because I've been in the position where I've had a lower paying job and had to sacrifice a lot of the stuff I like to save money. And it's the same way for a lot of other people who save money. Guys, I spend a lot of my time at work. There are a lot of things I'd like to do. There are a lot of things I'd love to have bought. But you know what? It's important to save money too. And I'll forgo those pleasures, and I have respect for anybody else who would too. All right. And the other group of people you're going to hurt, even though it don't seem like it, to a lot of people on minimum wage, you're really going to hurt them. The people that make $15 to $20 an hour. Even though you're not, and hell, even more than just $20 an hour, but they make $15 to $20 an hour, you're going to hurt those people too, because you're going to probably give them a little bit of an increased workload too. You're going to devalue what they get paid. You're going to bring them back closer to square one than what they were. And the people that I can tell you right now that make $15 to $20 an hour, most of those guys do go in there and earn their paycheck. It's not a job you come in to collect a paycheck. If you're making $15 to $20 an hour, you're usually busting your ass. All right. So, y'all take it easy now. I hope this has changed some people's minds.